Alright everybody, today's project, all the way up that road, all the way to about right there. There's a cattle gate there. We'll be trimming and mowing this whole line. This is the driveway. Goes all the way back. I don't know if we can see all the way back. Way up there. So this is our project for today. And we're going to come back down this side and mow through here. Get this driveway back in shape, and this fence line, get it weed eated, this hillside. I'm going to break out the Time Master and knock down what I can, and then I will hit the weed eater. And I'll show you guys what I have when I'm done. Alright guys, I'll show you what I got done so far. Just going around all these poles, the fence line, just weed eating. I'm using 0.65 trimmer line. Just chops the stuff up like mad. If you go to Trimmer's YouTube page, he'll show you a demonstration on, I think it's 0.95 and 0.65 trimmer line. But did that all the way down. Went out a little bit from the post just so whenever I run the Time Master through here, the Time Master will take care of all this section. Make my job a lot easier. So I went all the way down to the cattle crossing and then all the way back up the fence line. And this one, the fence goes all the way down, so I can't get the other side, so I'm just doing the best I can. But as you know, I got the Edge It Pro, and just say this is the Edge It Pro, and you're just going along here like that. Flip it up on the side. Trimmers gives a good tip on that too in the demonstration, but flip it up on the side and get all that stuff on the other side of the fence. Just work your way down, and again, all this section here will be Time Master all the way down. Just side discharge it. We're out here in the country, so no need to mulch, just pasture land and cows and horses and farm animals. So keep on coming through. It's about right in here where you get your angle. I mean, it's a pretty steep angle, and so what I did is I just ran across like I had been the fence line, and then what I'll do is I'll act like this is the Edge It Pro. I just follow the contour of the hill and walk backwards, just back and forth, and then come back up. And I've been doing a section from post to post, and then I'll kick back down from there, and I'll just go side to side all the way through there, and makes a nice cut, knocks it down pretty fast. If you don't know, I'm using the Echo SRM 225 with the Edge It Pro attachment there. That's basically all we're doing. I'll see if I can't demonstrate this. So basically I'm just going up like this through here, and I'm kicking it on its side at the angle of the hill, and I'm going down and up and down and up, and then when I get to this post, I'll run across from post to post right here, and then I'll come back to the post original and down and up, down and up, and I'll just follow that all the way around the bend there. And there's a section, I don't know if you guys would be able to pick it up, but there's a section right about in there, where it's a drainage, and there's a culvert there. So right on the other side of that culvert, about to where those posts are right there, I can take the Time Master all the way up next to the fence and run swipes back and forth. And then on this side, I'll just swipe all the way up, and just like I showed you on the first section, I'll just go around all the posts and underneath here. You know, it's a pretty big job, but you know, you figure out how much money you want to make off of it, or what you need to make to cover your expense. Gas, 30 minutes out here, 30 minutes back in. I've only filled up the Echo one time, and let's see, I'd say she's probably about due for a fill-up. So I don't know, we may use total three tanks or 3 fill-ups on the Echo. Then we'll put it back on the rack and get out the Time Master and finish the job. For me, Like I said, I'm doing this part-time right now, and I have a full-time job. So I'm charging, I know these people, so I'm doing this for $25. They give me a lot of extra work. After I'm done here, I'll mow their property, which will take a couple hours. And they have a rental house. I've already mowed that this morning. So, you know, I could easily charge $30, $40 an hour for this. And I know, because I've done this before, that it's going to take me right at 3 hours to do all of it. Now, I'm getting faster, I think, as I get used to the hillside and, you know, little tricks how to do it, which I just showed you guys. And, you know, you can make good money at this. So what I've did is I've added, because I've had several calls from people just wanting me to trim. And I was like, I didn't realize that happened in this industry. So, yeah, I added a trim thing. And for everybody else, I'm doing $30 to $35 an hour, just depending on the job. And I tell them straight up, hey, I'm charging you by the hour. You know, I'll get it done as fast as I can, but I'm not going to kill myself. And I will take break to take drinks of water. Got my jug here, you know, got my smart water bottle. I just keep refilling, and then I keep a cooler in the car. I keep a cooler in here, and I keep it stocked with ice packs. And there's another big bottle of smart water in there. It's not really smart water, but I just reuse the bottles because they're pretty damn sturdy. And keep some snacks in there. And I'll tell you what, right here, Jack Link's small batch, original number 11. This stuff, oh man, that's probably some of the best beef jerky I've ever had. And every morning when I go out to mow, I buy 2 bags. I already ate that one. Buy 2 bags. I keep them in the car, and the car warms them up. And I don't know anybody else likes warm beef jerky, but it seems to make it a little more tender. Little trick there. Keep your beef jerky warm. But anyway, Jack Links, if you want to send me a hookup on some of that free stuff there for the free advertisement, I'll do whatever you guys need, because that stuff's awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to get back to work. My break's over, and I'll show you after I get going with the Time Master. I'll try to get some video. I might see if I can rig something up. I've ordered a little tripod. So I'll see if I can rig something up so I can get some shots of me, video of me doing this hillside, and I'll show you the angle that I'm working and everything like that. All right, guys, have a good one. All right, guys, I hope this works out. I'll show you a quick blast tube. Alright guys, so that's the technique I'm using. It works out great. Going to refill the Echo with its second tank of gas and carry on. Alright everybody, I've finished up now, so I'll show you the end. They told me not to blow the drive off, so after 4 hours I think I'll just leave it and let the wind blow it. So if you remember what this looked like before, it was all overgrown. I took the Toro Time Master and ran passes on both sides. I think 3 on this side and maybe 2 on this side, kind of put it at an angle with the air filter up. And I'll show you a section down here that I mowed the whole thing with the Time Master. So as you can see, come around the curve there. Talking about earning your money today. But you know what? One day, the goal is to earn money separate of this and have this business running. So, get my trimmer gas can there. So, that's pretty much it. Trimmed all the way back up this side around all the posts. Looks pretty good, and in my mind I'll be getting paid pretty good. This is a couple that they got their mower fixed. Excuse me. They got their mower fixed, and guess what, it broke down again. It's like a 52-inch Cub Cadet 0 turn, so they said it'll spin circles, but axle's locked up on it and can't figure it out, so they're gonna have to get it fixed. So they called on me to mow the grass again, which, you know, I don't mind. Just I'd rather have it on the schedule to make my life a lot easier. So there's the Time Master. Oh yeah. And the Echo, it's just the SRM 225, but I love it. It's a great weed eater. And a lot of people ask me about the Edge It Pro. I'll tell you what, the Edge It Pro did a hell of a job today on that hillside. Normally I get kicked with rocks and everything like that, and you know, I got a little nicks today, but today, being on that hillside, it was nice. It was a little rough on the wrist and the back, but other than that, you know, it wasn't bad. I'll be able to get that one-handed or not.